What's good, everybody? I'm back. I know it's been a couple months since I posted on this channel, but for those of y'all who've been watching on my other channel, link will be in the description. The best time playing college football 25. Everything been chill, man. But yeah, we back on the 2K. 2K will be coming out, what was it, the 14th? If you got it pre-ordered, and you play it like 2 days ahead. But yeah, man, we about to react to this trailer. Okay, they got Key Glock playing. They got the Key Glock playing. Okay. Before we get into anything, they got Wemby. They got Wemby right. We can all agree that they got Wemby right, right? They got Wemby right. Curry. Halliburton looks nice. I want to see Anthony Edwards play a model, because they be having him looking like motherfucking Eddie Winslow. That don't be, I don't know who that nigga be that be on 2K that we be playing with. $9,000 new animations. This could be a good or a bad thing, because y'all already know as far as dribbling goes, everybody gonna use the same dribble packages. I just want to see, every animation work. That way you don't have everybody with the same dribble style, same jump shot. Like every base, 2K, every base on the game should work. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody had the same jump shot this year. Ben Shepherd, Tracy McGrady. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta fix that, 2K. New dribble engine. Okay, so the precise stops and explosive launches, they've been talking about this foot plant stuff for years. This is nothing new right here. Okay, so I saw this on X, right? I'm gonna be pissed if somebody does this to me. I'm gonna be pissed if somebody does that to me. Like, bruh. Picture you being in the game and somebody really do this to you. Nah. I'll be mad as hell. Okay, so the rhythm shooting is probably gonna be like how it was on 2K21 with the shot aiming. All the tryhards in this game are gonna master that, and they're gonna be making 57 reds contested. Yeah, I already see that happening. That animation right there was in the old 2Ks on the 360. You go up with a layup and you got stripped. Rondo and Chris Paul was like the greatest at that on the old 2Ks, for those of y'all who know. If you know, you know. Okay, so I think the step backs was cool on 24, but they could be a little better. They could create a little bit more separation, because you know pretty much everybody was shooting the midi drifters and stuff like that. But I think it looks like the step back might be a little more effective on this 2K. We'll see. Oh shit, I didn't My bad, y'all. But we saw Bronny and LeBron. Cool. All right, so it looks like they're trying to bring back more shot creating in this game, and pretty much like isolation. I mean, with pretty much people do that anyway, but you know, PNR was more of the meta on 2K24, but it looks like they're trying to make isolation ball like kind of like the meta. That's what it looks like. So I've been seeing that they made the court bigger on 2K. I've been asking for that for like 10 years because the 2-3 zone and the 3-2 zone, don't get me wrong, like teams do play that in the NBA, but that's literally the only defense that's played in Pro-Am. Like you don't see any man defense. Man defense is pretty much the go-to defense in the NBA. This ain't college hoops 2K25, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm glad that they made the court bigger. You should be able to beat the zones how you supposed to beat them. You shouldn't be able to guard 3 different areas on the court in a 3-2 zone. One dude, and one thing that always bothered me was one person being able to guard 2 people. Like that don't happen often in real basketball, you know what I'm saying? But of course, I probably sound like a old head or a casual, but I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I would prefer to play real basketball than meta. I can play meta, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I prefer to play real basketball. But yeah, so somebody asked, are there any changes to spacing on the court? We adjusted the player to court ratio in NBA 2K25 to give players more room to operate. It's improved the flow of the game and allows for certain cuts that will often get jammed up before. The AI spacing engine also got a huge upgrade compared to just a few static locations last year. There are now over 20 dynamic adjustment locations constantly feeding the AI a stream of spacing information. This helps AI teammates properly space to give you more room to isolate or work in a 2-man game. It also helps to understand more advanced spacing concepts when deciding to help double and rotate on defense. Mike Wang. So, if this is true, W. Big W. Big W. Because like I said, spacing is everything when it comes to a great offense. You know what I mean? So, we should definitely see more different styles in the game now that we have more spacing, hopefully. And they talking about 9,000 new animations. Hopefully we don't only see 500 of them in the game on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if this is real, I'm not going to believe nothing until I actually see the game. But if this is true, W. Is there any penalty for, okay, so this must be for play now. Is there any penalty for playing off-ball defense? There's no explicit penalty for playing off-ball, but there are definite advantages to manually controlling the on-ball defender. User-controlled defenders get a slight boost to their contest scores compared to AI-controlled teammates. Also, users can take advantage of the new defensive cutoff mechanic to get more jam-ups and fumbles against the ball handler. AI teammates also have perception delays, so based on their ratings, they may not be as reactive to give up driving lanes more often than a solid user-controlled defender would. Again, I'm not gonna believe anything until I see it. But if it's true, W. I can't tell you how annoying it is to keep playing against somebody just sitting in the paint on their center whenever I play now. And every on-ball defender the computer has is motherfucking 2014 Kawhi Leonard. So again, if this is true, W. Somebody asked, how much is your 3-point rating going to matter this year? Will it be the same as the past? As in, you don't need a high 3-pointer if you know your timing. The shooting model is very different this year with shot ratings playing a much larger role. You can compensate to some degree if you're really good with shot timing and rhythm shooting, but most people are going to need higher ratings this year to shoot at last year's clip. Okay, so I like that as well. Again, this is going to be the theme of everything that I'm saying. If it's true, W. I'm not going to believe anything until I actually see the game. Because every year, y'all know how this goes. Everything sounds good that Mike Wang be saying on Twitter, but it's completely different when the game comes out. You know what I mean? So we just gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. That's all I can say. Will Whistle be in 2K25? RIP Whistle. W. You should not get rewarded for just going up with anything in the paint. I love that. What is the default shot timing profile? Shot timing profile defaults to difficulty based, which automatically maps rookie through pro to low, all-star, and superstar to normal, and Hall of Fame to high. Okay. Can you still jab step into a standing meter dunk? You can no longer perform jab steps when standing under the basket. You'll get pump fakes now instead. W. That was OP. That was super OP. W. Have scoopers been returned? Quick scoop layups got a small nerf to balance the risk versus reward of using those type of finishes. I mean, I didn't really have a problem with scooper for real. But you could do it from way back. I think the meter should be, the further back you try to do a scoop layup, I would say, you know what I'm saying, the meter should be smaller. So that way it'll be more skill based, if that makes sense. On the courtside report, it says you added over 9,000 animations. Could you tell us more? We've added over 9,000 new pro play animations to 2K25, bringing the total to around, 14,600 from the main gameplay categories. There are 1,500 dribble sequences, 1,100 shots, 1,300 motion sequences, 800 rebounds, 1,000 passes, 434 dunks, 550 blocks, 1,100 layups that are new to NBA 2K25, but there are plenty more, and there are plenty more in other miscellaneous areas. Okay, so once again, they added all of these animations, but we should see all of them. We should actually see all of them. It shouldn't be, if there's 1,500 dribble sequences, then we should see 1,500. Every move that you added should be effective in the game in some way. Everybody shouldn't have the same dribble style or play the same. So with that being said, if this is true, W. But we have to wait and see. Did dribble moves get any improvements to make them feel more fluid? We need a freestyle dribble stick so we can chain together our own moves. All the dribble animations felt too clunky last year. Closer to better though. Let's see what he said. There are two things that dribble heads are going to need to lab on. Many of the moves combos that you pulled up last year, like the Sham God, are no longer done by branching from a right stick move to left stick movement. All of those advanced combos have moved to the right stick along with some new stuff. Okay, that's cool. I mean, but just like any 2K though, you pretty much had to like master the moves, you know, to become a quote unquote dribble god or dribble somewhat decent. You had to learn something. So I will say there is a skill gap in 2K when it comes to dribbling. Because some people really just can't dribble at all. That's why you have some people that make my players that are just corner sitters, or they play lock because they know, you know, they can't really run an offense because of the dribble, because of how they dribble, or, you know, not really the best decision maker with the ball, things of that nature. So I will say that's been a consistent thing in 2K. Everybody can't run the show. Second, dribble movement is very different. Launches, turns, stops, etc., and dribble styles can have a big effect on that field too. So you guys will need to experiment, because starts and techniques from the past 2Ks may not work this year, and you'll discover new ways to be effective. Okay, so like I said, if it's true, W. Okay, somebody posted a video from 2K17. Will we be able to chain moves like the older 2Ks? Not gonna lie, this was the best 2K as far as dribbling. 2K17, crazy. 2K17's dribbling was crazy. If it's anything like this, hey, I'm fine with it. I am fine with it. But yeah, that's all we got for today, man. Definitely gonna be posting some more content. I know it's been a while. I've not posted on this channel for a while because, like I said, I've been on my second channel. But if you're not subscribed to my second channel, TC301 TV, my link will be in the description. I appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it all the way to the end, and I'm out.